A We Look Back Disability in Scotland Then and Now. Let's be honest, love, Scotland's history with disability hasn't always been pretty. In the past, disabled people were often hidden away, seen as burdens rather than valued members of society. Many were sent to institutions separated from their families and communities. It's a dark chapter we can't ignore. Thankfully, times are changing. We're seeing a shift from that old way of thinking, that out of sight, out of mind mentality. People are starting to understand that disability is just a part of life, and it's time we embrace it. We've all got a part to play in building a fairer Scotland, one where everyone, regardless of their abilities, feels valued and respected. We need to ditch the stereotypes and embrace the amazing contributions disabled people make every single day. Shifting sands, how we see disability changing. There's no denying it. The way we talk about and understand disability is changing right before our eyes. We're ditching those outdated medical models that saw disability as something to be fixed. Instead, we're embracing the social model, recognizing that it's society's barriers, not a person's impairment, that create the real disability. It's about time. We're starting to see disability represented more in the media, in our schools and in our workplaces. And you know what? That representation matters, because when we see people like us reflected back, it helps break down those harmful stereotypes and paves the way for genuine inclusion. But let's not kid ourselves, we've still got a long way to go. There's still work to be done to challenge those ingrained prejudices and create a society where everyone feels valued and respected. Laws on our side, the disability rights revolution. We can't talk about disability in Scotland without giving a nod to the game changers, the laws that have helped pave the way for a fairer society. The Disability Discrimination Act in 1995 was a massive step forward, making it illegal to discriminate against disabled people in areas like employment, education, and access to goods and services. And then came the Equality Act 2010, bringing all those anti-discrimination laws under one roof. These laws haven't just changed the legal landscape, they've helped to shift attitudes and create a society where disabled people have the right to live, work and thrive just like everyone else. But let's be real, laws are just words on paper if they're not enforced. We need to make sure these rights are a reality for every disabled person in Scotland. Lending a hand, charities and organisations making a difference. Let's give a shout out to the amazing charities and organisations across Scotland who are working tirelessly to support disabled people and their families. These organisations provide a lifeline, offering everything from practical assistance and emotional support to campaigning for change and raising awareness. We're talking about organisations like Capability Scotland and Enable Scotland, who are absolute heroes in my book. They're out there, fighting for the rights of disabled people, providing essential services, and making sure their voices are heard. These groups are a testament to the power of community, showing us what we can achieve when we come together to support one another. We need to keep banging the drum for these organisations because their work is vital in creating a more inclusive and equitable Scotland.